Hi everybody, it's Nancy from Needlefish Yarns. I've been waiting to send this video and I finally can because I got not one but two shipments of yarn in that I've been waiting for. One is to add to Emma's yarns. I was a little low on the mohair. So now I've got enough so you can make a sweater or any garment from the colors I have. And the second one is my brand new yarn that I've been waiting and waiting for. So enough of looking at me. I will show you the mess on my floor because that's where it is. When we moved in, we moved to a much bigger place than what we had in Florida. So this is my living room with nothing in it and the dining room with pretty much nothing in it. So the only thing I have in it is something that's actually quite interesting, and that's yarn. And there's more of Emma's here. So my husband thinks that it's just going to turn into a permanent fixture in the living room. So I need to move some. So think about what you can make for the spring. Spring is a strange time of year because you need winter clothes, you need summer clothes in the spring. It's going to snow tonight here in Ohio, and then it's going to be 70 degrees next week. So go figure. So what I got is a beautiful pile of mohair to add to the collection. And you think, well, mohair is kind of wintry, but it's not. I've made a couple of sweaters in it, and I never thought I'd like it, but look at how beautiful this is. This apparently is the new spring color. It's green. Yeah, this is called Love and Leche. This will go beautifully with the brand new March color, actually, in the super silky. I have everything up online right now. I don't think I've posted the mohair yet, but I will. So what can you make with it, you ask? Well, I have a couple of examples for you. One of them is the sweater I finished, and you've seen it. It's in the light green that I had for the winter. It's called the Calliope. Top down, super simple to make. So you can see the name of it. And it's a free pattern on Ravelry. I made this, and I want to make another one. It's one strand of fingering weight, superwash merino with one strand of mohair. A springy top you can make is the ranunculus, which I don't have the pattern out for. But here's another one. It's a really good one for those of you who are new with putting two strands of yarn together. It's been made by thousands of people. It's called Love Note. You can make it short sleeved, long sleeved, cropped, or a long version. Again, it's one strand of mohair and one strand of fingering. You can make something like this one where they are the same color in both yarns, or you can contrast. I've seen it with opposite end of the spectrum, color spectrum. This has got some contrast to it. It's copper with a bluish gray going through it. That bluish gray is the mohair. So this would be a really fun pattern with the mohair as well. I also just pulled another one the other day. Don't ask me to pronounce this one. Shrinks. Not sure what that means, but look at this. It's really cool because the very yoke of it is just mohair, and the rest of it is fingering weight with mohair. Again, it's top down, and it's a simple pattern. You could make those sleeves longer if you don't like 3/4 length sleeve, like I don't, or you can make just a simple short sleeve. So these are some of the ideas that you can incorporate with your mohair, which I just think is so neat. As I said, I never thought I'd like it. I thought it would itch me. It doesn't. This is Wink. Isn't that beautiful? I've got a customer combining this with Endeavor to make the Calliope. I think that'll be really pretty. So think about some of the things that you might want to make with mohair. I think you'd really like it. So let's move on. Now, the yarns that I got in, I'm thrilled about. I wanted to buy this yarn, 3 or 4 years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago. And I was just about to place the order when the pandemic hit. So I decided against going forward with it. So I got it this afternoon. Let me show you what I got. And yes, this is my living room floor. The first one I want to show you is DK Tweed. It's a superwash merino with Donegal. And many people think that tweed is a winter yarn. It is definitely not. And I definitely have some beautiful spring colors. There's the fireworks sweater that would be really pretty with this. Anything that you want to make with DK, you can use your DK Tweed for. But look at this beautiful Merlot. And yes, you can have a glass while you make that. I've got some neutrals and I've got some really nice colors. The Gloam sweater is really cool too. Gloam. It's a little light cropped sweater for spring. Bunny, which I think is pretty because everybody loves pink. Isn't that gorgeous? This is Twilight, and it is a dark gray. Saddle is really pretty for those of you who really like the browns. Rachel, and this is perfect for Peggy. And then I've got Spice, which I think is absolutely stunning. And then I've got a beautiful neutral here called Denim. It's got a little bit of a blue tinge to it. And then I also have, there's your spring green. Isn't that pretty? This reminds me of mint chocolate chip ice cream, actually. Doesn't that sound good? All right, now the second one I got is perfect for spring, and I'm really excited to start working with it. It is their wool linen blend. The wool gives you the structure, the linen gives you the drape and the coolness. It's perfect for the changing weather that we've got, and I've got a couple of patterns I'm gonna suggest. I like this yarn, especially if you're gonna do any kind of color work. Caitlin Hunter uses this all the time in her patterns. Watch me not find this. I'll be darned. The Misserino is what I wanted to show you. I think I have it somewhere. I guess I don't. It is a beautiful color work top. I'll go see if it's still on my printer. But this is the pattern I really wanted you to see. This is the linen summer shawl. This is actually Ukrainian colors. I know that if Susan, if you're still online, I noticed you wrote to me about that. This is perfect. This is the blue, the yellow, and then kind of a, what we call it's Arctic is what I would put with it, but I've got these colors. And I will make up some kits and I will post them on my website. But I think this is great. Very simple shawl, perfect for this winter, or this spring, sorry. And I'll show you the colors I got that we can make different combinations with. This one's called Brick, which I think is one of my faves. And then look at this that goes with it. Isn't that gorgeous? This is Cinnamon, I think. No, Spice. Parchment's a beautiful neutral that would go with those combinations. Lily, just like my granddaughter. This should be Fog, yes. And this is the Arctic that would go with the shawl that's in the picture. And there's the blue, that's Seychelles. And this should be, I'm not sure which one that is. Oh, that's Rosé. Yes. And then I've got a darker, more deep pink, and this should be, yeah, it is Plum. Very springy, huh? This is, I only got 3 of these because people will use this in color work, I believe. It's called Rose Hips. Very nice. This one's a very nice dark color. This should be Twilight. No, it's Ash, okay? And there's the gold color, the color for the Ukrainian color flag. This is called Gold Rush. And then the final color, I got a variegated, there's not a lot of variegateds in this, but I just think that's stunning. That's called Brassica, which has got some golds and some greens. You could really make some pretty combinations with this as well. I'm just really thrilled to get the Fig and Posy yarn. It's a really nice yarn company. She's an indie dyer, and the quality of this is just, she hits a home run with this. The Tweed DK, you could really mix it up a little bit with a petite knit anchor summer shirt. So just another idea, would add a little sass to it. The Firework sweater is another one that uses particularly in tweed too. So I hope this gives you some ideas. I'll put some combinations together for the linen summer shawl as well. So hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.